Hi, Napi. Welcome back to another episode of Uncovering Your Roots with the Autonomous Party Genealogy 101. And I am your host, Opemiha. So we're going to continue on with the Land and Acres edition. I believe this is going to be part 5. All right. So if you remember last time, I went to the end of the list and we are going to continue on. So we're in a different section. And the family that we're going to start on first is going to be the Walden family, as you can see on the screen. All right, so let's go down and get into the information about the land. So let's scroll down a little bit here. All right, so we got somebody, as you can see, his name is Bartholomew Chavis Walden. It says he was born about 1748. Called Bat C. Walden in 1782 when he was taxable on 60 acres in Dinwiddie County, and called Bat Chavis when he sold this land in 1787. All right, so again, here in brackets, you can see the source where you can go look up this information. And again, it looks like the area was Dinwiddie. All right, Dinwiddie County. So let's go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. And let's see who we got next. So this is going to be William Walden. All right. So let's go down. This is William Walden. He received a patent for 43 acres on the south side of Cypress Swamp in Surrey County on July 11, 1761. So again, I want to stress this. Pay attention to the dates. Pay attention to the dates. Pay attention to, obviously, the names. Also, pay attention to the time, the area. The actual areas that we're looking into. Okay. It says he received a patent for 43 acres on the south side of Cypress Swamp in Surrey County on July 11, 1761. And a patent for 27 acres on August 7, 1761. And then here in these brackets, you can see the patent information where you can find this. And it says on June 14, 1762, he sold the 43 acres to David DeBricks. And the following day, his wife Sarah relinquished her dower rights to this land in the Surrey County Court. He was called William Walden Carpenter on December 21st, 1762, when he purchased 194 acres adjoining his land. Again, here in brackets, you can see the time frame. And it says his February 8th, 1775 will proved June 27th, 1775. In Surrey County, left 221 acres of land to his wife Sarah, and after her death, to his 3 sons, William, Michael, and Drury. It also named his son John and daughters Priscilla and Ellender. All right, let's go ahead and skip through this. All right, we just read that information. All right. Okay, so we're going to jump to Sarah Walden. Sarah Walden was taxable in Surrey County from 1782 to 1787. Again, pay attention to the dates. Taxable on a slave named Glasgow in 1782. Taxable on slaves Sarah and Nanny in 1788. Taxable on slave Aggie in 1791. Taxable on the horse from 1792 to 1798. Again, in brackets, you can see your source. And taxable on 147 acres from 1782 to 1787. Again, land tax list. And it says she was deceased by 1814 when her estate was taxable. Again, here you could see land tax list 1782 to 1820. So, I ask you to look up this information, go to freeafricanamericans.com, go through the families, search the word acre and just go through all these and the sources. All right, so let's go ahead and skip ahead. All right. So it looks like we got, let me see who this is, Micaiah Walden. All right, let's skip down here to where we get to the good stuff. It says he was head of a Northampton County household of 5 other free in 1790 and 8 other free and a slave in 1800. His will proved in December 1806. In Northampton County, left 94 acres of land in Northampton County to his wife Martha and William Walden, and left land in Surrey County, Virginia, to his brother Drury. All right, so let's go ahead and skip again. All right, so now we got David Walden. David Walden, born say 1735, a mulatto, was married before November 21st, 1758, when he was presented by the Surrey County Court for failing to pay tax on his wife. He may have been the David Walden who purchased 124 acres on Occoneechee Swamp in Northampton County, North Carolina. And it says on February 19, 1796 for 60 pounds, and sold this land on September 4, 1798. He purchased 202 acres adjoining his land on December 2nd, 1798 for 50 pounds. Sold this land on September 4th, 1799 for 31 pounds. And was head of a Moore County household of 1 other free in 1800. His children may have been. All right, so we're going to skip that. Jump to the next one. Now we got John Chavis Walden. Born say 1742, was taxable on 125 acres in Dinwiddie County in 1782. It says land tax list in brackets, and then there's the dates. He purchased 70 acres in Warren County, North Carolina, on the east side of the Causeway Branch. On April 23rd, 1782, and purchased 125 acres on the west side of Smiths Creek in Warren County for 40 pounds on February 27, 1783. He sold, signing the 125 acres for 50 pounds on November 1st, 1785. Again, in brackets, your source. He was taxable on 460 acres and 1 pole in Warren County in 1784. And taxable on 75 acres and no poles in 1786. All right, again, in brackets, you can see your sources. He purchased 3 tracts of land in Mecklenburg County, Virginia, 400 acres joining the Warren County line on December 26, 1785 for 120 pounds, and 1.5 acre lot on the south bank of the Roanoke River on the west side of the road leading to Christopher Haskins Ferry on July 9, 1782 for 12 pounds, and 110 acres on the Warren County line and the head branches of Cotton Creek for 55 pounds on January 8, 1795. All right, let's go ahead and skip again. So we read all this. And we read all of this. Okay. Yep. All right. So I believe, yeah, we're still on the same person. Okay. So it says he's signing and his wife Rebecca sold 400 acres where he was then living in Mecklenburg County on February 3rd, 1797. So 60 acres at the head of Cotton's Creek on March 11th, 1797, and sold 50 acres on the county line to Susanna Mayo on December 25th, 1797, with Moses Stewart and Charles Durham as witnesses. Okay, and then here again, here's your source. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down. All right, so it says, see here. On July 20th, 1800, he was called John C. Walden of Chatham County when he purchased 172 acres in Randolph County on Bush Creek. And on February 27th, 1805, he bought another 170 acres on Flat Creek in Randolph County, which he sold to his son William on September 1st, 1810. Again, in brackets, here are your sources. All right, let's scroll down some more. So you can see John Walden, he was buying and selling land left and right. So let's get into it. So we're still on him. He transferred 100 acres to his son Bartley Walden by deed proved in Chatham County Court on Tuesday, November 1819, and to his son-in-law Wiley Jean by deed proved in Chatham County Court on Tuesday, February 1821. All right, let's keep going. His September 12, 1829 Chatham County will, recorded November 1829, named his wife Rebecca and 13 children, to whom he left 514 acres in Chatham and Randolph counties. The will also named his granddaughter Lucy Scott, probably the Lucy Walden who married Abraham Scott, October 22nd, 1822. Wake County bond, John Chavis Walden's children were. All right, so let's go ahead and keep rolling till we get to the next part. Okay, so we're getting into, looks like Bartley Walden. So born before 1799, listed as an insolvent taxpayer in Chatham County. In the Tuesday, August 1819 session, he received 100 acres from his father by deed proved in Chatham County. In the Tuesday, February 1821 court session. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, who we got next? Okay. All right. So next we're going to jump to William Walden. Okay. Born, say, 1755. Married Priscilla Banks, daughter of John Banks, February 2nd, 1778, Surrey County bond. He was taxable in Surrey County in 1782 on 74 acres. All right. So we're going to skip ahead. Then it says he died about 1797 when the Surrey County property tax alterations recorded the transfer of 74 acres from William Walden, deceased, to Sarah Walden. All right, let's keep it moving. All right. So next we're going to go to Jesse Walden. Okay, I'm going to skip down here to the bottom. Let's see here. It says he may have been the Jesse Walden whose will was proved on November 20th, 1838 in Putnam County, Indiana. And then it says he left 80 acres of land valued at $750 to his wife Elizabeth and their children, William M., Rachel Ann, Elizabeth Jane, John S., Palmelia E., and an infant. All right, so let's keep it moving. All right. So we're still on the Walden family, if anyone is wondering where we're at here. Okay. All right. So we got Hardwood Walden. All right. Let's see here. So let's skip down to the part where it talks about the land. It says in 1807, he was executor of the estate of Philip Bird, who named Harriet Walden, perhaps Hardwood's wife, in his will. He owed Carrie Whitaker $102 on November 9th, 1812, when Hardwood made a deed of trust to Hardwood Dukes for 100 acres to secure the bond. All right, let's scroll down a little bit more. See if we get any more Waldens in here. Okay, yep. All right, so let's see here. So this is Drury Walden. All right, so I'm gonna skip down to the part where it talks about the land. All right, it says he purchased 173 acres in Northampton County on the south side of Occoneechee Swamp on August 27, 1794. So 3 acres of his land on September 1st, 1797, and was taxable on 288 acres and all the extent Northampton County tax list from 1823 to 1834. All right. Let's go ahead and skip some more, and we're going to go to Stephen Walden. Stephen born say 1782, purchased 57 and 1/4 acres adjoining Drury Walden's land in Northampton County on October 8th, 1811 for $171, and sold this land to Drury Walden on April 27th, 1818 for $309. All right, so let's keep it moving. See if we got anybody else in the Walden family that we need to cover. All right, that's Millie. We got Martha. Another Drury. Okay, so let's hit him real quick. He was taxable on 35 acres in Surrey County, which he received by his father's will from 1796 through 1814. And then right here in brackets showed you the land tax list as your source. All right, let's keep it moving. See if we got anybody else. Okay, we got Sampson Walden. All right, so let's skip down. And it says he purchased 75 acres in Surrey County on the Great Branch from from Sampson Grantham in 1790. It says this land was Grantham purchased from Henry Charity on August 15, 1769. Sampson Walden and his wife Priscilla both signing sold this land to Matthew Banks on February 1st, 1796. He purchased 45 acres adjoining Benjamin Cook's land for £15 on December 7th, 1798. And it says he was taxable on this land until his death in 1810 when his wife Priscilla was taxed on it. All right, and again in brackets the source for the tax list. All right, let's keep it moving. So we're going to finish up the Waldens here, and then that'll close us out. So we got Eaton Walden. All right, so let's scroll down here and see what it says about him. It says he was taxable in adjoining Warren County, North Carolina on 75 acres in a free poll in 1790 and taxable on a free poll in 1792, 97, 98, 1800, and 1801. And then again, here in brackets, you can see the source for the tax list. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, what we got next here? This is going to be Richard Walden. So skip down. It says he purchased 40 acres in Washington Township on October 17th, 1836, and made a deed of a gift of a 1/4 acre of this land to his brother Jesse and Morgan Walden as a burying ground for myself and all of my colored friends and relations forever on April 7th, 1842. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, see if we got anybody else in the Walden family. All right, we got John Walden. So let's read his stuff real quick. All right, it says he purchased 252 acres in Mecklenburg County for £230 on February 18th, 1800. And he and his wife Sarah sold this land to Ray Moss by deed proved in Mecklenburg County Court on October 12, 1801. He was taxable on 75 acres and 1 poll in Nutbush District of Warren County in 1808 and 1815. All right, let's keep it moving. See if we got anybody else in the Walden family. All right, see, we got Gerald. Okay, Gerald Walden. It says here he purchased 150 acres in Chatham County on Shattuck's Creek on March 9th, 1810. He was living in Wake County on November 14th, 1812, when he sold 75 acres of this land and was living in Chatham County on February 12th, 1816, when he sold the remaining 75 acres. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, and then down here it says he received land in Chatham County from his father by deed proved in the Tuesday, February 1828 session, and he sold land by deed proved in the Monday, November 1829 session. On September 1st, 1828, he paid $250 for 162 acres on the south side of Deep River in Randolph County. All right, let's keep it moving, see if we got anybody else. Let's see here. All right, there's William Walden. Let's see, that's Wright Walden. Okay, so this is a third William Walden. All right, it says his uncle Micaiah left him 94 acres of land in Northampton County in 1806. All right, let's keep it moving. And this is still, let's see, this is still William Walden. Okay. All right, it says he purchased 70 acres in Northampton County, adjoining his land on Holly Branch of Little Swamp for $250 on March 6, 1843. All right, let's keep it moving. This is still him. He made a deed of trust for 164 acres, 6 head of cattle, 2 horses, 12 hogs, and his household furniture to John B. Odom for a debt of $224.07. All right, let's keep it moving. See if we got any more Waldens. There's a lot of Waldens here, as you can see. And just looking at this, you can see that, which is what we all should be doing, is they kept the land that they bought and sold within their family. They didn't sell it, as far as I can see here, they weren't really selling it to outsiders. All right. Let's keep it moving here. See if we got anybody else. All right, this is saying end notes. Okay, so let's go back up to the top here. All right, y'all. So that was the Walden family. Again, I hope you paid attention to the dates. Obviously, the surname and the location. And like I was just saying, a lot of the buying and selling of land, they kept it in the family, and that's how you end up with generational wealth. So again, we're going to close this out. My name is Opemiha, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to check out Uncovering Your Roots, Genealogy 101 with the Autonomous Party, and we will see you again on the next episode. And take care of yourself. Well, I'm out of here. Peace.